Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new player of the month, Sandro Tonali, to review. Guys, this card already has that version that came out as an SBC during the time period where obviously you can upgrade it, right? It was this card right here, the fantasy upgrade card. And at the time I told you guys that, Tonali, he's kind of saucy, right? He's kind of saucy. And with these upgrades that this card has received on the Shadow Chemistry style, he's an absolutely incredible player to be used in the way that you have to use him in, right? Now, with this card costing 220k, I guess at the time, if it's the same, because I think the prices changed, the SBC, you know what I mean. There's the new player of the month card that now costs 42k. So if you missed out on that card and you want to get this card and you want to use him in the CDM position, this is still a usable card in the meta of this game, okay? Because when you give him the Shadow Chemistry style, his physical is still going to be in a decent area. He's going to have 93 acceleration with 99 sprint speed, playing in the CDM position on a medium-high work rates with high 90s for the main defensive stats like standing tackles, sliding tackles, interceptions, except for defensive awareness. But the medium-high work rates definitely helps that out a lot, okay? He's a 5'11 player, he's medium-high work rates, a unique body type, right? But he also has a 4-star weak foot. So, for people who are just getting into FIFA, they're building their Serie squads, and this card comes out, 42k is not bad for what the card looks like right now. Shooting capabilities, we're not really going to take too many shots with him. We're going to see defensive capabilities out of this card. Passing, very good for a CDM. You don't really have to look at that too much. For this bad boy. Dribbling, honestly, in the mid-90s area for someone who has a unique body type is also in a very solid position. Defensive stats, like I said, in a very good area except for the defensive awareness. And then for physical capabilities, the card is also in a very good area too. Just for the cheap thing about it, right? Like 40-something K, it's not terrible to work with if you're putting fodder into, right? In my case, I didn't do Tonali on this account before Guiu, I think, stopped doing the different squads. So it's perfect for me to get him in this team just so that we can do the review for him, right? So, yeah, with Tonali, guys, we're going to be mainly using him in the CDM position, playing over here, and then the rest of the team is going to be as is. I still got that flashback Morata. Still to this day, one of the best medium work rated cards in the game. But in regards to movement, everything else kind of but yeah, we'll try him out, man. Hopefully he's a beast. Glitch Bappe. I wonder if he actually has that headliners as a packed headliners, because that'd be crazy. I don't even think they did that many SBCs during that time period. I'll take that. I didn't get the initial stuff, but afterwards it worked out. See, told you guys, flashback Morata, one of the best mediums in the game, man. Never changes. Oh, good. There's actually an animation. I wish it was just possession based. I didn't need the extra stuff there, but initial acceleration there with Tonali, you definitely feel. For the game nowadays, trust me, a lot of players have super high 90s for their pace. Underrated card, I'm telling you guys. Morata would have been a fan favorite if I played the game consistently. Oh, Tonali, nice. The weak foot there, too. I'll trigger, there we go. Yeah, the manual running you feel, but again, most of the times when it comes to FIFA, you kind of want the AI to defend for you. I'll trigger again. Yeah, Tonali just has that thing about him, I don't know, he's got a great physical presence in the midfield. That's why that card, not new card, but the fantasy one must be insane nowadays. I'll trigger again. Nice. Ball downwards, well weighted. Oh, I actually almost scored that with Tonali. No way. Ooh, see that right there? A little bit of the sway on him. Just a little bit. Definitely have to control a little bit more nowadays, for sure. Look at that. Yes. The thing is, though, I always tell you guys, man, when cards have a sway like that, but they're like defensive cards, that means that they're usually stronger into tackles. It's usually the case, man. It's like defenders, you know, like the big physical dudes. Like sometimes they'll sway, but they have that like defensive AI animation thing, right? Gomez is the same, right? Gomez's transition is so weird, but like defensive AI stuff, tackles, like they're good, you know? Is it 600 and something K good when there's Ruben Diaz Team of the Year and Rudiger on the market? No, but is it good if you're doing like English Liverpool links? Probably. Oh, it doesn't actually take that long to do skill moves and stuff. Oh, that's good, yeah. He's not like emphasized at doing it. Oh, wow, actually doesn't lose the ball there to hull it. Now white? Not bad. See, back in position. And we trip. No. Tonali's there. Let's go. Sorry, I just wanted to do the fancies with Perisic there. Tonali! Could you imagine if I actually got that off? Round two? Round two. Let's get it. This guy has the Tonali card. See what I'm saying about the challenges? Just heavier, you know, like stronger to get into it. Doesn't get that one. Let's go for the reach though, at least. Slide challenge, nice. Flashback Morata, man. I'm telling you, such good attacking AI. Well positioned for that interception. I get a pass off there, but that's a bad pass on my part. Tackle! Aw. No! Almost got it, though. I mean, that track back's good enough. To be fair, that was a really good pass by Tonali. Under all that pressure. Yeah, for the meta of the game nowadays, the thing that you definitely notice the most is when you're manually using him, that initial push, you know, like to accelerate into position, you feel a little bit of that restriction on him, right? That's why you want the extra pace on the newer card nowadays. The thing is, man, is that even if it's like a +3, a +4, like it makes that little bit of a difference. But again, like I said, if he feels that way, it's not bad because it just means that when you're doing like the actual defensive stuff, the physical challenges and stuff, it's going to be fine. Well done, Tonali. No! How you missed this? Take that real quick. Nice pass. There we go. Well done. Where'd that go? Because it's Tonali! Tonali the beast! Oh, second man press didn't get that. We're back in business, though. No, Tonali, come on! Nice. Ah! Ah! Imagine that. Just holding L trigger and stuff. Woo, that was foot jam. So if I wasn't doing a review, I'm just gonna let it go down the middle. Like I don't think he's gonna go down the middle, but yeah, it's kind of in the middle. That's weird though. The goalie doesn't go for that. Yeah, a little weird there. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Player of the Month Tonali card. So, guys, for 42k, for a player that's going to be playing in the CDM position with the medium-high work rates, the card is still usable, but obviously you want to have better options nowadays, right? But for the price range of where it's at 42k, you can't really go wrong with what he offers in game, right? Because this card, for people who are still starting off on FIFA nowadays, especially since it's free right now, and they want to build like a Serie A sort of squad, this guy is going to be super ideal to be able to build towards, to put into their teams, because the only other options that you have is obviously like the inform cards and stuff. You can obviously get the 84. So if you're going to do a comparison between that, you would obviously look at it like this. But obviously the stat improvement is a massive difference on the card, right? I do feel like with the Foot Fantasy card, like you do need cards like this nowadays to play that CDM position, because you give this bad boy a shadow chemistry style, he's pretty much perfect at everything, because it's not just the pace that makes a card fast, it's body type, the dribbling stats, agility, balance, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you take a look at the difference between this one and the Player of the Month, it's 3s and 4s and 5s in certain areas. Or not 5s, but just 3s and 4s for certain areas of the card. But it makes a big difference when it comes to making them feel more agile. But yeah, for a Player of the Month card, for 42k, for a card that is going to still be usable in the game if you need that medium-high work-rated player in the Serie A team, it's not bad at all, right? Because let's take a look here. Pretty sure this guy's going to get a team of the season or something, right? I don't know if he performed that well, because I don't really watch the Serie A that much. So be sure to let me know. Serie A... Sandro Tonali, Barella, you could definitely use as a CDM too. He's really good. He's high, but he's still sick there. McKennie, Zakaria, Vidal, Barella. Elmes is the other one too, but Elmes is well, this one's a different work rate. Penna, Lanaglu, Pereira. Yeah, for the most part, I think Tonali is like the only real good medium high from what I'm seeing. But then again, like high work rates is perfectly fine this year too. If you really want that consistency, medium high is just the way to go for the most part. But yeah, I don't mind the SBC being at a 40k. It's a card that's good for me to have on my team, just in case I need the links in the future, because I know Serie A team of the season is going to be coming out. So I'll take the SBC for that reason. But yeah, you should have definitely done the fantasy card when you had the chance. Like this card, I even told people, I'm like, Tonali's, even before the review, I know, because Tonali has that like really good defensive thing about him, right? So with the improvements that he was given, monster of a card. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.